Hey guys, my name is HealthBar, and today I want to show you a quick and easy way how to create health bars with the with filled images. That means if you have some GUI or some graphics you need to decrease the size of, you can use a fill the fill image type to use this one and show the health of your player or whatever you think, on whatever you want. So I prepared a small HP bars graphic over here, and I go into, when I select this one in my textures folder, I change the type of that to Sprite, 2D and UI. So I need some images for my graphics actually. The size doesn't really matter, and also the other stuff is not important right now. So now I go to the Sprite menu or the Sprite Editor, and this will be those things will be my different graphics which I want to show you how to do this stuff. So as you can see, there's no sprite actually done, and so I go and have to splice that things to get all the graphics done. So what I want to do first is, since I have multiple sprites in that, I need to change the mode to multiply or multiple, and go up and apply this one and open the Sprite Editor again. And now I can choose slice, can say okay, I want to automatic slice this one, set the pivots and so on, and slice all images inside. As you can see, this is not done correctly since my graphic is wrong in here. So I go over and change this one. Just a second, be back. Okay, so I fixed now the graphics in here, so this will look a bit better. I did several different types of HP bars you might want to use with that full image type, so I want to go over and show you this one. At first, again, I go and slice that automatically. If this is not going to be, or if this is not right, then go and adjust those. You can always go inside and rename them to find them later on properly. And if you are done, just click apply and close the window. So now I have the possibility to use that. So at first I'm going to create a new canvas, and I want to make this canvas to screen space camera. And I take the main camera and drag this one inside of that, so it will always be over the camera in the game view. And in that canvas I want some GUI, and this first one will be an image. This image size doesn't really matter for now. And now I can go over and choose a sprite, and I need two sprites for my first and my second one. The first one is just the bar itself, or actually the holder for my current health bar. I'm going to select this one, and I go to preserve aspect ratio. So this will be always the same. The color doesn't matter. You can tint stuff later on, but when you go for white, then you will have the original color. So choose whatever color you need and you want. Go over and resize the stuff, and make sure that you're in 2D mode to see this properly. I'm going to place this one over here like it is in Diablo, and so on. So this kind of bars you can do like that. Maybe I want to do another panel around that. So I take the image and place this under the panel instead of this one. So I have the size of the right one. And now in the panel I also want another GUI or another UI, which is going to be my actual health, or showing the actual health. So going to close the window, give me just a second. So from here I go and add the next UI, which is, here you can see all the previews in that small window, but this is the wrong bar. I want this red one. This is just a red dot, nothing special. I also want to keep aspect ratio, and now I just need to fit the size to the right position. So it will be as best as possible. As I have done this one in Gimp or Photoshop or wherever you want to do your stuff, then yeah, just go and do that. Since this is not 100% in the middle, or basically the pivot point might not be 100% in the middle, I need to drag this around a bit until it fits everything. Okay, if you are close to what you want, or close to the point, then go over and do this one over that one, so you have that effect of that that glass effect, I would say, and rename that stuff. So this is going to be my HP bar, the actually bar I'm going to to change, and this one is just the bar holder. I don't care about the holder. This is just a panel I want to use. So in the next one is I want to delete the panel background, or actually just take the alpha and drag it down so this is not visible. And in the HP bar I go to Imagetype, that's what I wanted to show you, and go to Filled. And now you have the possibility to do five different kind of filled HP bars you can use. For this one I go and use vertical. So vertical will be, I can fill that glass actually with my HP bar, as you can see. So this is what I want to change later on code-wise. So 0 means there's nothing inside, and it's only or always amount between 0 and 1. So we need to change or actually code this thing right. So with that thing done, I fill from the bottom to the top, and again keep aspect ratio. And I can also do that with my other bars. The next bar would be do a new panel. It doesn't really matter, or basically the panels are just for doing stuff right, or placing stuff is easier if you do so. So in this I'm going to place another image. This image is going to be my let me take this. This is the background for my bar. Going to increase the size a bit. Maybe place this one in the middle. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. And the next thing is I want that other bar. So I need another image. Again, choosing the right sprite, which is this one. Preserve aspect ratio. And put this in the middle, and try to fit it as best as it is needed. Maybe like so. So this bar will be a filled filled, and this is going to be not radial, it will be filled horizontal. The problem with filled, or with the filled technique, is that it won't take or won't keep that rounded angles. That's why I want to show you this kind of bar too. So this will fill like that, from the left to the right, or make it from right to left, whatever you need and like. And that's pretty much it again for this bar. Keep in mind that you always have to name your stuff properly, otherwise you might later on be confused about your stuff. And I have another one which is going to be create a new panel. I'm going to place this one maybe somewhere here. And this one is what I want to show too. Image. I don't have a border for this one, so it's just that circle. Keep aspect ratio. I'm going to fit this to be somewhere like that. And this one will be also filled, and this can be a 360 degrees, and this will fill like that. So if you can use some other nice graphics around and yeah, make it a bit more sexy, so you can yeah, show other people how good you are in doing GUI stuff. Okay, so now the coding part is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to create a new folder, which is HealthBars, and inside of that I'm going to create a C# script, which I call I don't know, health script. I already wrote one, and I already made another script in another tutorial with easy health bars, but those didn't have that filled stuff inside. So let's go and write this stuff in MonoDevelop. So open this one up, and there we go. We don't need update, we just need start to initialize our stuff. And the first thing, since we are fiddling around with images, we need to use the namespace for images, which is Unity Engine. Unity Engine.ui. So you need to take this namespace, otherwise this wouldn't work. So we need some public variables at first. Yeah, the image itself. So take the type of image, and I'm calling this one bar. The next one is I need some floats like max health, which is equal to 100. Don't forget the F afterwards. Also public float, and I'll call this one current health or car health. So I need to calculate this one. I'm going to set this one to 0, since I want to or need to set this one later on anyways to whatever I need. Why I'm going to do that public stuff is if you want to later on use power-ups and stuff, then you need to access this one from outside, maybe. Not always, but maybe. Okay, the next thing is we need to initialize that car health in the start. Car health equals max health. So we set car health to be max health. The next thing is we need some new functions. The first one is I need somehow a function to decrease my health. So I'm going to call a small let's say I call invoke repeating and decreasing the health by whatever amount I want. So I go and type this one pretty quick. You don't need this one since you have maybe your own damage system. You have to. Since this is just for me, since I don't have any damaging amount. So, and in here, I go and set car health minus equals and any amount, maybe 5F. So, and in start, I go over and say invoke repeating, no, not this. And there's a string method name, so I can say, okay, I want the method of decrease health, which is a method I'm calling. Then the time it takes before it starts. So I can basically just say, okay, start at 0. And the next one is how often or in what kind of distances this should get repeated. And I say, okay, in about 2 seconds it should repeat. I can also say in 1 second, it doesn't really matter, 2 seconds is pretty fine for now. So I repeat this one and go and delete some or get rid of some health. The next thing is I need another function to set the health properly, and also I need to send the value of current health in the right value inside of that. So here in this next function I set the health of a float amount which is between 0 and 1, and this is going to be my health, which I just sent into that outside of my decrease health stuff. So, and in this one, this is going to be very easy. Since I have the image bar, I just need to set bar dot, and now we need to choose fill amount, which is this one, and we set this fill amount of the bar to my health. The only problem with that only would be if my health would be higher than 1 or lower than 0, there would be the problem that we had an overflow, maybe in the negative or in the positive direction. So maybe we need to clamp that value later on. So this is all I need to set the health, and now I need to calculate the health, and I'm going to do it in here. I call or I write a new or create a new float variable inside of the decrease health function, which I call calculate health, and I set or actually calculate the current health and divide this one by max health. So if I calculate this one, and if current health is at 70 points or 70 health, and we divide this by 100 health, then we get an amount of 0.7, which is a percentage between these two variables. Okay, and now we need to, since we are decreasing the health, we're calculating the calculated health, or actually the health amount, which is later on between 0 and 1, or has to be between 0 and 1. We need to send that variable, that calculated health variable, inside of set health and call this one. So we say set health, and in brackets we send calc health as the argument. So this argument, which is calculated here, is going to be sent into the set health script, and it's going to heal to set all of that. So let's go save this and test this one out. The first thing is I need an object or whatever is going to hold all the information. So I create a new empty game object, and I call this one, I don't know, player. You can later on stick this one onto your player object or wherever you like. Since I don't see this one in the scene, I can just go over and use one of that markers over there. This one does not really need anything except the health script. And since I want to change all three at the same time, I need the script 3 times. So this first one will be this one, and you don't need 3 of them, you just need 1 for your current health bar, or every unit of your units need your own health bar. And later on you can also send them or use them as in an own canvas, so the player can take the canvas with him, and so you can see this on screen while the if you have several units on screen, then you can just stick this one onto your units. So I take the first bar, which is, I don't know, this one, HP bar. So go to the player, and now I drag the HP bar image inside of the bar image of that. So this will actually work, or should work. In the next one, I'm going to go into this one, and this is the image over here. I didn't rename that, and as you can see, this is harder to see which one is which one, so it's better to, actually name all your stuff how you have to. And there's the last HP bar. I'm going to drag this one inside. So if I start the game, or actually, start the game, then I should be able to see, trying to invoke. Couldn't be called. Health script.decrease. Oh, yeah. As a typo. There it is. Decrease health. And save this one once again. Let Unity compute all that stuff. There we go. And try again. And there we go. So, all HP bars, this one is going to be down, this is the radial way, and this is the horizontal way, so vertical, horizontal, and And now what I want to know is if the health is actually smaller than 0, which is already happening in my script, because once it's done, then it will be down. So we're at 15, so let's just wait that some seconds again. And there we go. We are at minus, and this fill amount is automatically clamping, so we don't need to actually clamp this one with anything. So that's all. Write your own damage system and calculate the health however you like, and then just call all that stuff. I can also, or you maybe, you should actually also be able to calculate the health inside of the health script part in here, so you don't need to call this one. But since I actually, needed to do this, I added this line in here and started the function. So basically you can also get rid of that function, get rid of invoke repeating, since you don't need this one anyways, and just set the float or the calculated health directly in that health bar function over there. So that's it for everything, and this is how you use or can create filled health bars with image component type, with the image type filled in several different ways. Just make sure that your graphics are right. You can also say, I don't want this one to horizontal, I want this one to be also radial, then do so. Just make sure that everything looks nice, and don't forget that all your, even if they are rounded corners, they will get still cut it off from the top to the bottom, or wherever, in whichever direction. Okay, so that's it, everything for my current small tutorial over here. So if you like this one, just subscribe to my channel if you want to see more in the future. Don't forget to thumbs this video up if you like it, and feel free to write me a comment or any questions about that video. And if you like all my videos and think, I want to donate to your channel, then you have the possibility to do so. In the top right corner of my channel page, there's a button for that. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.